Yo, what you saying to me? Big Dog in the building, back with another one. You know what? It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. I had to like decompress. Like I was stressed. I can't lie. Like the whole transfer window, early doors had my head in a twist. I was overreacting, panicking. Like I was just doing a lot. Like, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans are still doing it right now. Like I just couldn't take it. Like I feel like because we had the here we go with Zubimendi so early that before the window had even finished, I felt like, everyone started to get amped up and get into this hype of where's the next move, what's gonna happen, like who we signing next, and all of this, and getting frustrated. And I just got caught up in it, and I had to just take a moment. I had to just chill, reevaluate the situation, look at it, and try to. I'm a man that I like to break things down from different angles and get different perspectives on stuff, and just ask the questions. So with me, I'm always gonna, yes, I might have my opinion on stuff, and I might say that I'm pissed off with this and what the fuck's going on there with that and all this stuff, but I always try to open it up and have like different perspectives of it. See it from the club's perspective, see it from a player perspective, a fan perspective. I always try to, look at things and evaluate it like that. So taking time to sit back and think about what I've seen and what's been going on over the last few weeks, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at with it all right now. So the Zubimendi deal still not announced, but we've had the 10th here we go from Fab, and reports he was in London, showing around the training ground. It's as good as much done. Now, for me, I think that's an interesting one because it made that when that all happened last week and that went a couple of days ago and whatever, it calmed me down because I felt like a few weeks ago when it was all Real Madrid were talking to Zubimendi and turning his head and we didn't know what was going on, but we had to here we go, and I started to get panicky and started to wonder if this deal was even gonna go through. Fab had here we go it like what 2 weeks, 3 weeks prior to the season ending, and we should have had faith in that. And it made me realize that yes, even with all the time and the time taken, we've got to have belief in this window. Like, and I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans, because they're seeing Liverpool move for Frimpong and Kirkes and now Works and all of this, and but these are positions that they needed to fill and that they needed to do. You know what I mean? But seeing all that early movement, seeing Man City move for Shirky and go and get the players that they need in Randa and all of these things, and getting their players in has everyone a bit like, oh, what's going on with us now? And what I take from the Zubimendi deal is that we have to have faith in it. Like we have to kind of sit back, take a breather, look at the transfer window. It's a long window. Yeah, I think because we're a player or two short of being a finished article, I don't feel like Arsenal have to panic by. And I feel like yes, we have to get a striker in. And I feel like maybe, and some of the fans have to ask themselves this because I remember like two 2, 3, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, mid-season, or even in January, everyone was just happy for any striker to come in. They were talking about Victor Osimhen, go and get Victor Osimhen, go and get this striker. They were happy with any three of Isak, Gyökeres, or Sheshko. There was no, you know what I mean? Like at that point, it was just go and grab a striker. So now we're in the summer, and Arsenal need a number 9, and I don't feel like the all the reports and all the the back and forths. Like one minute you get in reports that Cucurez has, you know, agreed terms and this, that, and then Sheshko's agreed terms, then a fee's been agreed with Sporting, then a fee's been agreed with Leipzig, and all it. You're hearing all these back and forths and all this noise, and that's what we got to call it, noise. Nothing has actually come out from the club, and nothing has actually come out from Leipzig or Sporting, and that is where it's at. Fab is talking on what Fab's talking, but I feel like with agents hitting him up, he has to produce content. Sometimes I feel like all of that is just hype, like an agent trying to get a deal moving, and people are trying to force the hand of Arsenal. And they're going to take time. They're going to make sure that they make the right decision at the right deal for the club, which can be annoying at times because from a fan's perspective. I would just like to iron this down and get it ready. Also, from a club's perspective, they're saying they're going to take their time, but also preseason training hasn't started yet. Players are still on holiday. The um, the Club World Cup is still being played. Transfer window isn't open. So, with bearing in all them factors, what can the club really do? And we don't know if they've even secured deals. My thing is with the transfer window is I actually think that Arsenal have got something patterned. I think we have got a deal sorted. I feel there are big major moves that are going to happen. They can't not happen. I feel like the club needs that to take them to the next level. They can't have another Ramsdale, Tomiyasu kind of window. They actually need to go and draw for a Rafael Leao or Rodrigo, or go and get yourself a big number 9. Even if Isak becomes available in the transfer window, show intent to go in and trying to make that deal done. And that is another possibility. Like me and my friend was talking about it. If Liverpool, Man City, all these clubs go and spend their money, and then big players become available, and the money's already been spent, then you can't become a part of that whole, you know, transfer. Let's say Isak becomes available. Newcastle need to sell to, you know, recoup some money, and then now Isak's available at 150 million, but Arsenal went and spent, 70, 80 million on Sheshko, and now are out of an opportunity to maybe sign Isak. You know what I'm saying? There's things like that you have to bear in mind. They could be playing the long game, letting all the other clubs spend their money, do what they're doing, and then maybe looking at sniping a big name. We don't know. All I'm saying now, I am actually at a stage where I am just giving, like, being hopeful. Like, I'm being confident. I'm gonna back the team. I'm gonna back the club. I'm gonna back Bert. It's his first transfer window. He is an experienced candidate for the job. So, like, I'm just gonna let them do it and see, and I will judge come September. That will be my judgment day. Like right now, I feel like too much panicking's going on. Too much. Like even like today, I see AFCV's report, Gokares. Then the next minute is Sheshko, and big up their platform. I love them, man. They're all there. They got nothing but love. But I can sense that them man are panicking as well. We do not know what's going on. We are yo-yoing about these transfers and reporting on this stuff on a daily basis, not knowing. And I feel like whether the fan Arsenal have done this to confuse the fan base, not necessarily the fan base, but the reporters and the news outlets and the media outlets, when they actually do have a clear plan in place. Do you get me? I don't know, but it will all come out in the wash, and we will all see over the next course of the next 2 months what actually was Arsenal's plan. Whether they're battling between Sheshko and Gokares, and they have another total different player in mind. But what I will say, and I have been saying, is do not be surprised if after all this we end up with Watkins. I've said it. Am I mad at it? No, I'll take Watkins. Listen, at this point, I'll take a strike. I don't mind which one. I was leaning towards Gokares. Then I was leaning towards Sheshko, and I felt like the Sheshko deal was moving forward. Now I'll take either one. Put up Ollie Watkins in the occasion. If you can stay fit, he's prem proven. I'll have him. At this point, we need somebody. We can't go into the season with just Havertz and Gabriel Jesus. We know it ain't gonna last till December. Them man are gonna get injured, and it's gonna be a write off at some point, and we'll be back where we are. I also feel like what has maybe played into our favour, and knowing that they have to do business early, is the fact that we have a mad running at the start of the season where we play Man City, Man United, Leeds, Man City, Newcastle, and Liverpool, all within the first 6 games, which to me is a blessing. I feel like we need to get them games out of the way. Plus, I feel like there's a lot of panic about those games. I see people panicking about, oh, this could be us. Like, come on, man. They're going to be not wanting to play Arsenal. Man United do not want to play us on the opening day of the season. Please, best believe that we are the last people they want to play to start their season. Do you get what I'm saying? And Liverpool meeting them early could be a blessing for us. They got new players. They're in transition, trying to. Do you get what I mean? So, and the record against the Big Six in the last 3-4 years now, in the last 3-4 seasons, Arsenal Like record against the big top teams is amazing at the moment. So the only one I could say could be the issue in the banana skin is Newcastle, but our team loves to take revenge when it comes to like teams that have done us over. We had it with Aston Villa 2 seasons ago where they beat us in that run up to the season, which cost us the league. And then last season we took 4 points off of them. Last season, I think we beat them at home and drew away or something like that. It was a whole different ball game, and we've done that season after season under Arteta. You know what I'm saying? Where teams have done us over and then we get them back the next season. So that could be a little revenge fixer away with them. So yeah, man. Listen, teams don't want to play us, but having those 6 games will push the club to maybe have to make sure they got the right team and got the players there in order to give us the best chance to get through that running. So it's a gift and a curse at the same time. So that's how I'm looking at it. So my message to everyone today is: listen, don't panic. I feel like there's more to go. Like there's a lot to this to happen, and it's gonna unravel real soon once the transfer window opens. But I feel like I am done panicking, and I am done fretting, and I am done pulling my hair out. I'm just putting my phone down. I'm deleting Twitter. I'm staying off all the platforms till things actually start to move because yeah, it was driving me nuts. So this is where I'm at right now. Yes, you've been locked in. Big Doug, as you know, back making the videos. Had to take a break, but man, back. Make sure you like, subscribe, done know the thing. Check out Lean Gang as well, leanganuk.com for your latest Lean Gang merch. Yeah, and we're out.